the former girlfriend that exposed sick rock pervert Ian Watkins has revealed she is shocked it took prisoners so long to attack him. Joan Jalix, 47, is the whistleblower that first told cops about the singer's dark fantasies with children. Watkins, 46, remains seriously ill in hospital after being locked in his cell and stabbed by other prisoners in Wakefield Prison. He was held hostage, brutally beaten and stabbed in the neck in prison, by 3 prisoners. It is believed they had planned the attack and waiting until weekend staffing levels kicked in. The prison had to wait until a tornado crew could be assembled, specialist officers trained in hostage situations. The 3 prisoners kept Watkins hostage for almost 6 hours. It is believed the attack took place on B Wing, where 70% of the prisoners are serving life and 20% serving 10 years or more. So serious were his injuries it is understood that he received emergency treatment from paramedics in an ambulance on the prison estate. But Joe was dismissive of his health and told the Mirror, "My only reaction is simply that I cannot believe it took them so long, particularly in Wakefield Prison." Joe had an on-off relationship with Watkins from 2006 after the rocker sought her out on MySpace and confessed his dark sexual fantasies. She tried to warn the authorities about his lust for young children for 4 years but was repeatedly ignored. He was only finally arrested when police raided his Pontypridd home using a drug warrant in September 2012. The former Lost Prophets frontman was eventually jailed in December 2013 for a string of child sex offenses, including the attempted rape of a baby. The monster was sentenced to 29 years in prison with a further 6 years on license, but he will be eligible for parole after serving 2/3 of the prison term. His 2 co-defendants, the mothers of children he abused, were jailed for 14 and 17 years. During sentencing, Mr. Justice Royce said the case broke new ground and plunged into new depths of depravity. Watkins admitted the attempted rape and sexual assault of a child under 13 but pleaded not guilty to rape. Judges rejected an appeal by Watkins in 2014 to reduce his sentence by half. As a rock star in his 20s, he sold millions of albums around the world and commanded huge arena crowds. Formed in 1997, Welsh rock band Lost Prophets released 5 studio albums in total, including a #1 album in the UK and 2 top 10 singles. They also saw some success in the US, where their second and third albums both reached the top 40. Wakefield is one of oldest prisons in the UK, having originally built as a correction house in 1954 with many of the current buildings dating from the Victorian era. In 2001 a new ultra-secure unit, the first of its kind in the UK, was built especially for Britain's most dangerous criminals. The notorious jail also contains an underground glass box where murderer Robert Maudsley, chillingly dubbed Hannibal the Cannibal, has spent over 16,500 consecutive days in isolation. Channel 5 documentary HMP Wakefield, Evil Behind Bars revealed that sex offenders are regarded as the lowest form of life in the prison, with one contributor to the program referring to the inmates as the dregs of society. Previous attacks have been made against inmates who commit crimes against children. In August 2022, Lithuanian Davidas Skebas, a former fruit picket, had to be airlifted to hospital after a group set upon him. He stabbed 9-year-old Lilia Valutait to death. Prison Officers Association Vice Chair Dave Todd said he was concerned for staff and prisoners over the rising number of incidents they are being exposed to in jails. If you've been the victim of sexual assault, you can access help and resources via www.rapecrisis.org.uk or calling the national telephone helpline on 0808 802 9999.